All right, we are live. Welcome to this impromptu live stream. Just welcome everyone. So, gonna be playing chess today. I have to say, this isn't the first time I've played chess, but I've been really getting into it lately, and to be honest, this is quite what I do for fun in the evening, so I just thought I'd stream, share my screen, go through some games tonight, and if you guys join, feel free to leave any questions if you want to talk about video editing, motion graphics, or chess, or just want to say hi, or if you're watching this later, you can skip to some of the games. But yeah, I'm relatively new to chess. I started learning back in December, and I made a chess.com profile that I will share with you guys now on the screen. There we go. So my profile is called Rock Daddy Godmaster, and it didn't come out of thin air. Actually, back in high school, this one girl used to call me that because I was so good at math. So that's where the name originated from. And then my avatar is just a cat shooting lightning from its paws. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty new to chess. I think I'm like 500 elo, almost 600. So I'm a beginner. I'm not an expert. This is just for fun. I am not giving chess advice during today's stream. But before we begin, though, I do want to say thank you if Track Club is watching. I got an interesting package in the mail today, and it was a black package, and I opened it, and I was thinking, like, I didn't order anything from Amazon or anything. I was like, who is this from? But the people at Track Club, they're amazing. They sent me, like a gift of, like notepads and pens and stuff that I have here. But yeah, thank you guys if you are watching for sending this along. I've been trying out their software. If you don't know, Track Club is a royalty-free music site. It's relatively new. They came out, I think, in the last few years or so. But they're very unique that they have where you can actually like set up stems and stuff. So if you guys are interested in Track Club, I might make a video reviewing them. But thank you, Track Club, for sending the swag over. It is very nice of you. All right, let's play some chess. I'm playing 10-minute rapids, so I figured playing 10-minute games is going to be easier than 5-minute games where I have to think a lot. And right off the bat, he offers me a draw. That's the thing. This is live, so I have no idea what's going to happen. But I always like to start with the London Open if I'm white, so I'm going to go d4. And we'll see what happens. And the game's aborted. All right, next game. White again. I'll start with d4. That's the funniest thing about being like 400 or 500 players. You just never know what's going to happen because you get some really weird openings. I have no idea what's going to happen, guys. I feel like watching these type of streams is more entertaining. But we'll go with the London and see what happens. I only know like 2 or 3 openings, to be honest, so the London and like the King's Indian, if I'm black, I like to play that because it's really safe. Alright, so you did g6. Not sure where you would play next. I'm going to go knight f3. Goes there. Going to go pawn e3. He's just developing. I'm going to go pawn c3. I'll bring my knight into the center. From what I've learned so far about playing chess is like you want to control the center of the board. You want to make that like triangle formation. Let's see, he does bishop e7. So he must want to go this way with his bishop. So he probably wants to attack. Not sure where he's going to attack, but I'll just keep developing. Move my bishop to d3. He moves his bishop out. I'm going to castle. And now I think my pieces are pretty much developed. I'm just going to start going for it here and see what happens. We are now in the middle game. Gosh. I'm going to try attack the king side. So I'm going to place my knight in e5 and see what happens. Alright, so he is definitely blocking off that diagonal for me for my light squared bishop. I did notice this pawn is free. I can take it with the bishop. Oh no, wait, no, it's guarded by that pawn. Never mind. For some reason I didn't see that pawn there. I'm not sure where he's going to go. I'm going to go knight b3 and try to get into this square here. Trying to get the knight into c5. Yeah, he's pressuring the knight. I'm going to go knight c5. He takes. I'll take with the pawn. He's threatening the pawn. I don't know if there's a good way really to defend it. This is a tough position. Could go here, but there's en passant where they can capture coming in. Or we could do that and just see what happens. Yeah, he didn't do en passant. Alright, so he's going there. I do see a fork. If I move the knight to g6, I could probably fork his rook and queen. So that looks pretty good now that that pawn on g6 isn't defended anymore. So I'll probably go there. And now he's guarding the rook with the queen, but rooks are more valuable than knights, so I'll take the rook. I just realized both of my knights are gone now. I'm going to give a check. Put my queen here. He moves that way. So we definitely know he's not going to castle. Could try to attack in the center. I'm going to bring up my f-pawn. Then try to get into... move this pawn to... that is very good. He's attacking my queen. I either have to go h4 or h3. I'll go h4, that way I can slide back this way if he puts up another attack here. He slides forward. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go... before I do that, I'm going to move my rook under in the E file. Moves his knight to the edge. Okay, he's attacking that pawn. What I could do is move rook b1 to defend it. He goes that way. There, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do pawn e4. He takes. And I'll take with the pawn. He passes. Interesting. I think that was a good move, though. Should I take? Yeah. Should I go that way? Yeah, I'm going to take with the pawn. That queen's on that diagonal, too. He moves the king. Alright. I'm going to take the knight with this bishop just to simplify the game. I'm running low on time, so I kind of gotta get to the finale here. Alright. Gonna move queen to g3. Whenever I move the queen, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess it up somehow. I move queen over there, that looks okay. Just trying to get my pieces into position in order to make an attack. We'll take the pawn. Backs his, he really backs his king into a corner here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to attack the knight with the pawn. He goes that way. Let's see. Let's see, if I take with the bishop, he can't take back because it would be discovered check. He's progressing his... Yeah, I'm gonna... I want to do c8, queen c8, but I'm not sure. Well, let's go with bishop takes pawn and see if he takes with the bishop. Then I could probably go here. Then, yeah, that's checkmate. All right, guys. We won the game with 2 minutes left. That's game 1. I had 0 blunders. Wow, I'm surprised. Play a new game. White pieces. d4. London. I have to say I really like the London Open. It's the one that I'm most comfortable with. The knights always scare me because they're always like, you just never know where they're going to go. Alright, so when I see this knight, is he going to go g3? I can take. Is he going to go c3? I can take there. Is he going to go f2? I can take. And if he goes d2, I can take. None of those are checks. What I'm going to do is move the bishop to kind of threaten him. And see what happens. He's just developing. I'm going to move my knight here. I might take, actually, if he doesn't take me back. A knight swap. And then I'll just retake with the bishop. With the pawn. So he does take. Take with the queen. And he attacks the queen. And it is defended by the knight, so I can't take with the queen. Gonna go c3. I could be aggressive here and do b4 to even block in his bishop so he can't go anywhere. Hello, welcome to the stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is kind of like a chill stream today, so if you want to talk about chess, video editing, anything, this is what I do in my free time, is play chess. So, all right, great. So a big thing here that I learned in chess is when the king castles like that, the light square bishop can hit the h7 pawn. It's basically covering that square. So the big theory here is to go knight e5. And even if he takes, it's clearing up the diagonal so I can move the queen over to h5 and then maybe force a checkmate. He takes. Do I take with the pawn or do I take with the bishop? I'm going to take with the pawn, because there's always pawn f6, which could threaten the bishop, and then I'd have to basically waste a turn moving the bishop back. So I'm going to take with the pawn. And that opens up his dark square bishop. But everything's still pretty defended here, so we should be in good shape. And he moves out his g pawn. So I can't do that initial attack to actually get in there. So I'm going to have to think of an alternative here of what to do. I'm just going to start pushing my pawns. I'm not that good in the middle game when it comes to chess. I'm going to do pawn c4. It's defended by the bishop, so I could probably take if he doesn't take. Or I could also do e4. He pushes. What I'm noticing right away is that his dark square bishop doesn't really have anywhere to run. So I could probably push my c pawn to c5, and even if he goes to a5, he can't really, he's kind of trapped, you know what I mean? So I'll just push. And we should be able to get that bishop. Unless something crazy happens. It's opening up my queen side. Might go with a queen side attack because this side seems a little kind of closed off. He takes. I do have to be careful here. Should take with the... let's see, what do I take with? I'll take with the pawn to open up my... this file for the rook, the F file. But his dark square bishop still doesn't have anywhere to go. I should be able to still capture it, depending where he goes here. There we go. So I'll take with the b pawn. Yeah, the queen side's really wide open. Alright, so he's bringing up his queen. I know that the pawn... the c pawn's undefended, and right now he's attacking that. And right now he's attacking my g pawn. But I can recapture. That's not like checkmate. The big thing is, like, is the queen defended by anything if it comes in and attacks the king? So I'm going to make a safe move and just go with knight, or the queen b4. Oh, but that leaves my... that leaves the bishop open. Yeah. Yeah, you got a free bishop. So you got my bishop back. This is a close game. It's gonna be hard to break through too, through his line here. Could just attack the queen and see where it goes. So I'm gonna go rook d1. Kind of just goes way out of the way. All right. Kind of want to bring up my rook and try to get into the 8 row. Or I could try to come back king side and go that way. I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to come back around and try to break through on the H file. We'll see how that goes. if I can place a rook on h3, which is a few moves away. He's pushing his pawn. This is a good opportunity to move the rook to f1, since it's blocking the queen from taking it. He's probably going to move the b pawn. I could have did en passant, but then he would have just took with the pawn. Okay, so he's bringing up his queen. Not sure where he's gonna go. He might be attacking that pawn. I'm gonna continue working my attack here. So my idea is go rook h3, queen e1. He's attacking my rook. Gotta be careful with checkmate over here. But his bishop, he doesn't have a dark squared bishop, so I should be fine. I'm gonna go rook h3. Then queen e1, h4. Then, let's see, he's attacking. He's not really attacking anything. I'm going to go queen e1. I feel like he's about to do something crazy here. Or she. But yeah, my plan is queen h4, then queen h7, and try to get him. So he moved rook d8. So he's threatening coming down to d1. Oh, I see what's happening here. Yeah, because he's trying to... The queen is right in line with the king, but it's defended by the bishop. So I don't know if he's going to be able to break through or not. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for queen h4. Probably his best move to stop it would be pawn h5. I think we have a checkmate. Yeah, it's another checkmate. Yeah, we're almost at 600, guys. Can we break 600 today? That'll be I think I'm at my highest rating for Rapid. He had 4 blunders, 1 miswin, and 1 mistake. Alright, black pieces this time. I like King's Indian, so I'm going to go d6. I feel like I always get attacked a lot when I play the black pieces. He takes full center, and I do knight f6. Going to go pawn g6. You go bishop F, or bishop G7, fianchetto, and then castle. From here, I like to develop my second knight, just bring him out to play. And he's bringing in his bishops. He hasn't really committed to anything. I'm going to move my rook to E1. And he castled. Alright. So this is where I attack. I'm going to go pawn E5. We're now in the middle game. He pushes. I'm gonna... Where do I want to go? If I go B4, you got the A pawn to worry about if he pushes and tries to threaten. If I do D4, then he can take with the bishop, but then I can take with the pawn. He also can take with the knight, and then he can take with the pawn. I'm going to play it safe and just bring him back. And then I'm going to push my C pawn and then threaten to take the D pawn. And he's threatening the knight. I'm okay if he takes it. I'll just take back with the bishop. He takes. Big thing here, I want to take with the B pawn or take with the knight. I think I want to get my knight back in the action here, so I'm going to take with the knight. I have to say, guys, doing a live stream of chess helps me actually concentrate more, actually speaking out the plays or the moves I'm actually making. Might do this more often. Because when you're playing by yourself, you're not like saying the moves as you do them, you're just kind of doing them. You don't think as deeply. Alright, so he moved the knight. That's a good move. That's a really good move because he pins. I can't take with the knight because then he can get the queen. That's a good move. Like I said, guys, I'm not an expert. But what he's doing, he's threatening the knight. And he's like one move away from getting my rook or pressuring my rook. Not sure what to do. Hello, Madison. Welcome to the stream. I feel like bishop e6 to threaten the knight. I feel like it's a losing game though because he's putting pressure on that knight on f6. I feel like he's gonna do that, so I'm gonna push my h pawn. I'm just gonna do this. We'll see what happens. He's gonna make a move. I also notice if he moves his knight to e7, then he puts my king in check. So I have to make a move. So it's gonna be an interesting scenario. I was just looking to see who's winning, who's up more material. I think we both have one. Or do I have a pawn? That's the menu. Okay, so he took the knight. And that puts me in check. I'll take with the bishop. And then he takes with the bishop, probably. Unless he takes the pawn, which actually is a good move. Because the pawn's hanging. Right now it's an even game. Yeah, he takes the pawn. As a free pawn. Shouldn't have did that. Alright, so what should I do now? What I could do is go pawn g5 and trap the bishop so he can't escape. And if he tries to escape, then I can get him with the bishop. We'll try that. See what happens. Pushes. Yeah, that's a good move. Could try pushing the pawn. Actually, you could take the pawn, but then the knight takes. Could threaten the knight by pushing the pawn. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to push, see what happens. Then I can actually... He's got to go somewhere with that knight. He just retreats. But now that's a free pawn. I can take it since it's not defended by the knight anymore. I'm going to go bishop h4. That's an even game. Got the pawn back. Could just pawn push. Oh, he takes that. I didn't see that. I always like the back and forward button to see what's going on. But then I can take with the bishop though. But then the queen comes in. I don't know if I want that to happen. Yeah, let's go for it. We gotta get to the end of this game. Kind of getting to the end. That puts me in check though. If he takes with the queen. So I gotta go probably this way. That's probably not a good move to take with the bishop. Yeah, I feel like G7's checkmate. I can't really escape that. Ooh, we blundered a queen. Because I can take that, the queen with a queen. Very good. Wow, I got lucky. Yeah, if he did g7, if we go back there, he had me. Instead of taking the bishop, if he did g7, that would be checkmate. Because there's no way I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't capture the queen if he did g7. Queen g7, that would have been over. So I got lucky there. Alright, so we are, where are we? Okay, so he moved the bishop, threatening the queen, but it's not really guarded by anything, so that's a free bishop. Now it's just a matter of getting the queen down there. I'm gonna go rook e8, and then just slide my king over. Go over here. That is a bad move. Very good move. I have to take because otherwise. Alright, so new plan. Gotta bring in the knight. This is a good game. The battle of the 500s. I think he's 500. And he's coming in with the bishop. You just threaten the bishop with a rook. Running low on time too, so I gotta... Wait, why can't I? Ooh, yeah, because the rook's there. Okay, so I can't do that. So where to go? Go up. Yeah, basically I'm just gonna keep my king on a dark square, that way the light square bishop can't come through at all. Now he goes back, he's attacking my rook. I could probably just go down and take a pawn, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. I'll just do that. And he comes down. Probably just... I'll go g6. And if he does... Where's he going? Oh, he took the knight. Yeah, because I can't really guard it. Tough game. Let's give him a check. We gotta put some pressure on him. He's getting away with too much here. Yeah, I'll go knight f6, see what happens. Can't take the bishop or anything, really. I'll just go... Might run out of time, guys. I don't know. Betcha he's gonna go g6, rook g6. I don't want to go f2 or f7 because then he could take the rook if he lines up my pieces right. It's kind of stuck there. Okay, now he takes that. Got a minute left. You know, I'm getting annoyed by this bishop. I'm just going to sacrifice my rook just to get to the end of the game here. It might be a bad move, might be a good move. You never know. Then just keep checking them with the rook. If he checks me, I'm going to go up, so he can't grab my pawns here. Might come down to a pawn and endgame here. Yeah, but I'm going to go up. Actually, if he takes my pawn, I can just take with the rook. Then he's going to try to promote the pawn. Let's see, what do I do? These are the tough decisions. I'm going to go here. I'm going to try to steal his rook while he tries to promote the pawn. We'll see if he takes or not. He does take. Alright, I'll take the rook. I'm in check. I got 6 seconds left. It's not much I can do. I think I'm going to lose on timeout. He pushes the king. The best case, I win a stalemate here. I'm not sure where I could have gone. I guess I could have pushed my other pawn. But yeah. Not a good game. I usually don't do that good with black. White. Start with the London. He does knight c6. Yeah, I gotta defend the pawn, so I'm gonna do knight f3. Then I'll develop the bishop. I'll take with the pawn. The big thing is to control that square. He takes the queen. I'll just take the queen with the king. He takes the bishop, and then I take the... He's threatening the... Let's see, where to go? I could just bring him back and start developing my pieces. Probably just do that. Anywhere else, you know, you can really threaten to take anything. He is castling that way. Yeah, oh no, I already moved the king, so I can't really castle. So I'll probably just bring out my rook. He's taking... What did he take? Or did he just... Oh, he took the bishop. Didn't see that. Could trap the rook. Can't move the knight. I'll just move my pawn. I think I'll try to threaten the rook. By just moving my king up. He adds another rook. And I can't take back with the knight because of that guy. I might get checkmated here. But then the rook is still protecting the bottom. Alright, well, he blundered a rook. And he blundered another rook. So I got the rooks. He's threatening that rook and took the pawn. I just move it up. Alright, so now I can focus on trying to win. Let's try to trap this bishop here. This bishop's probably gonna give me troubles. Goes that way. No, I didn't see that he's attacking my rook. Gotta move the rook. I'll move the rook up. He's threatening the rook again. I'll go over here. Could threaten back rank checkmate if I break through the B pawn and then get to B. I don't know where that's going. Yeah, let's try that. I don't know if he'll do it or not. Yeah. Alright. So now let's see, let's go F6, F4, pawn F4, try to threaten the bishop. And he's threatening that rook. I'll go to F1. He'll probably do G2. Should have moved it to a dark square. Yeah. He's taking the pawn. Take the rook. Then I think that's checkmate. Yeah, I won. Oh wow, we got to 600, guys. I believe so, or no. Oh no, wait, I'm back where I was. Okay, so I need to win up one more game to get to 600. Oh, he's attacking my bishop. I'll go back. And he's probably going to push the H pawn. Or no, he's pushing that guy. I'll take. I'll take. This time I'm going to take with the knight. And if he takes with the knight, then I'll be threatening his rook with the bishop. Now I can hit his rook if he doesn't move his knight out. Yeah, he's threatening. He missed it. So I got a free rook. Could do queen d5 and then queen g8. That's looking really good. Or I could just go, oh, he moved this pawn. I was just gonna say, go queen a8. But yeah, if I go here, it's gonna make it really difficult for him. Might be checkmate, I'm not sure. If he moves the king up, and I go g7, he still has e6 he could go to. I have to be careful not to lose my queen during this too. It looks like he lost internet, so I might actually fork the rook and the king, getting a free. Oh, yeah. I could have. That was a good point. Yeah, I could have took the pawn on c6, and then that would put him in check and then took the rook. Yeah, nice suggestion. Did not see that. See, that's why I'm 500 rated. Need to learn from you guys. Oh gosh. These openings always scare me. I'll go knight f6. As soon as the queen comes out in the second move, it's just like, it's gonna be one of those games. Okay, so he's attacking the knight. I think he just retreated. He's not really attacking anything. I'm gonna try to go with the King's Indian. He's probably looking to push his e pawn. I'm gonna stop that from happening and see what happens. So take, and that opens up my queen. But now my my knight's guarded by the queen. Now he's attacking the... Part of me wants to find a way to get a quick checkmate, but I don't think there is. I'm going to Fian Kettle my bishop, and if he takes the knight, I'll take the with the bishop. He's moving his knight. I'm going to castle before anything weird happens. Or maybe that wasn't a good idea, I don't know. So he retreats. I'm going to try something. I'm just going to try to move the queen up. And then get the rook underneath it, and then just, when he moves his queen, just go queen right there. This kind of sets up that play that I kind of wanted to do. So you got queen stacked on rook, stacked with the rook. And like, for example, if he moves his queen out of that diagonal, I could probably just go for it, and that would be checkmate. Like, I'm thinking maybe even sacrifice the knight, just put the knight on g4, see if he baits. I'm gonna try it. Let's go for it. Take it. Oh no, that's on the same diagonal. Never mind. But still, even if he takes, I could take with the queen. He doesn't take. So that's kind of a wasted move. Yeah, he's really threatening that F pawn. Need to make sure I keep guarding it. I'm going to move my knight back so I can guard the F pawn. Because he got a bishop on it, he has a knight on it, he has a queen on it. What I could do is knight c6 and then knight d4. Try to attack his queen. Get it to move off the diagonal. So he's moving his knight out. He moved the king. But still, though, I could move the knight to d4. We'll see what happens. If he takes with the bishop, I could take with the queen. He moves out of the way. I say this is very interesting. Could he's threatening my queen. But what I could do is go queen a4, and then just get into the back rank. But I have to find a way to move his light squared bishop out of the way. I could just try to force it and be like, I feel like if I don't move my queen, he's going to take my queen, and we're going to be both out of queens. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he wants to give up his queen. Yeah, he took the queen. Alright. Let's see. Take with the rook or take with the... I'll take with the bishop. That kind of simplifies the game a little bit. Takes a little bit of the edge off. So he took... Where did he take the pawn? Yeah, the pawn. Let's see, I could probably take with the knight. Then if he takes with the bishop, I could take with the king. He just moves forward, still applying the pressure. Oh, he's attacking my rook. That's what he's doing. Could go for pawn c6. Block it. And depending what he does, then take his bishop. Or if he just moves, he can't really move anywhere other than there. But that was the other bishop, that was the dark square bishop. And just move it over here. And there's that. Could probably just take the bishop. And then take that bishop wherever he goes. I feel like this guy's playing really aggressively. I'm just gonna put the bishop up and see if he takes it, and then just take his bishop. There it is. Alright, so now he's attacking the knight. I'm gonna give him a check. I'll move knight e2. Just gotta move. Then probably just push these pawns until we break through. Yeah, the big thing with the knight there now, all I really have to do is get a rook into c1. It should be game over. I just noticed my bishop's hanging. I'll move it over here. Alright, so he moved the rook. Let's see, now that he did that, he's threatening the The knight. I'll move the knight. Probably F4 is really the only place to go. Yeah, I'll just move it there. See what happens. And he's pressuring it. Probably do knight G2, then you're pressuring the rook. But then once I do that, he can just move the rook to G1, and then take it because you can't really move anywhere else with the knight. Or I could go back. You can take that. Yeah, there's no really good place to put my knight. I'm just going to retreat. He really wants my knight. Alright, so let's start developing an attack on the king side, or the queen side. Take. Open up the rook. And then where is he going? Where was that? It's going back. I don't know. Yeah, we'll do pawn push. Hopefully he takes. I can take with the bishop. Then I'll do... Okay, he's threatening. I'll just do knight. I'll put the knight in there to stop it. He might do G5. In that case, I'll just put the king. Oh no, he's threatening that. I'll give him a check. If only that was a queen, that would have been checkmate. I'm gonna threaten his rook. Gonna threaten his rook there. He's got to move the rook somewhere. So he goes there. I could probably take the pawn, then threaten the rook. Now I'll just move up. Then he took something. What did he take? He took a pawn. Alright. I'll just take this pawn. Threatening the rook. Just move the pawn or the knight over here. Yeah, I'm getting low on time. Need to speed things up. Move the rook to b1 or b8. Just move up the king. He's checking me. Running out of time. Yeah. He might win on timeout here. probably win this rook depending where he goes. There it is. Take that. Check. Check. I'll just keep checking them. Probably take his, I'll just check him again, get him down, take his knight. Just gotta get him down like in a corner here. Check. Check. Oh no, he can take the knight, yeah. Alright. It's getting really intense. So yeah, I think he's gonna win. He can promote to a queen. It's a very exciting chess game. Got 5 seconds left. I think with me streaming too, I'm starting to, like, my time is not the same. Yeah. It kind of freezes up on my end since I'm streaming. Ooh, not a good game there. Oof. We'll do one more game here and we'll call it a day. I'll do King's Indian one more time. Brings out the queen. I notice this is a common opening. I don't know what it's called, but when they bring out the queen and then they bring out the bishop. But I always like going e6 just to add more protection. Right. It's probably gonna go here just to stop the pawn from pushing. Just attacking. I'll take with the pawn. I have a feeling I'm going to lose. Yeah, he's going to take with the knight. Can't get my King's Indian. Yeah, he's really putting the pressure on. I'll step up my king. I want to take the knight and see what happens. He'll probably take with the rook. And I can take the queen. Then there's that. But even if he takes with the rook, I can take with the bishop. And if he takes with the bishop, then I can take that. So I'm not really concerned. I'll just take that. Alright, so my plan is Gonna move knight h5 and then knight f4. And then rook h1. Try to get a checkmate that way. But then there's always the bishop there. The light squared bishop can always come back though. So I'm not sure. What did he do? Okay, so he moved it back. That's weird. All right. I'll just stick with the plan. It's like almost like he knew what was going to happen here. All right. Oh, I see what he's trying to do. He's trying to push the rook down here, force a check. But I can always just go up, I think. Yeah, I can just go this way. Not sure where he's going to go next. Alright, so he blocks in his bishop, which is good for us. Because that means... But that opens up that bishop, though. You know what? I'm just going to go queen h4, and then hopefully queen f2, and then that should be it. Or no, it's not it. No. Because there's that. Yeah, I forgot about that. But let's see, if I go f1, I think it's over. Is that over? Yeah. All right. 600. We got to 600 today, guys. Is my life accomplishment. All right. I think I'm done for today. I'm not sure how long I've been streaming. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you want me to do more of these, feel free to let me know down in the chat or in the comments section. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed me streaming chess. Take care, guys.